What's up, everybody out there, all my chosen ones, Jazz, Royce? We are back at it again. Now, I'm just going to wait for some people to get in here real quick, man. Wanted to hop on, catch up with everybody, see how everybody was doing this evening. Let's go pull up well, we got the chart open, but let's go pull up the watch list, man. Let's see what the watch list is looking like as we wait for people to get in here, man. For those that are just tuning in, please hit the like button and also the subscribe button. Giving it some time, man. Giving it some time. Man, a lot of things to discuss, man. Once again, I was watching that Saitama AMA, and I saw when Russ specifically addressed his view on DeFi and where he sees the future of it going. Man, let me tell you. Bullish isn't even a term. Bullish is not even a term. All right, let's get it going, man. What up? Oh, hold up. Gotta go get my camera plugged in. Oh, slacking. I thought it was plugged in all the way. But Ninja Co, what's good with you, man? I'm just chilling. Nice Wednesday, you know what I'm saying? There we go. Had to get my USB cord all the way in there. Now we got 7 people in here. What's up? What's up, everybody? Let me know how you guys feeling, man. So far, man, what I've been doing with this whole crypto market, man, I've been just, like I said, long-term hodling my Saitama and my Klee and all these other tokens, man. I've just been looking to do some swing trading, man, just to up my positions on the coins that I really believe in the most for the long term. Rayno, what's up with you, man? Welcome back, bro. Welcome back. Motivation, what's good with you, man? Hey, you heard it, man. Thank you, brother. You heard the man. Yo, smash that like button, guys. We got 8 people in here. Let's see 8 likes on the stream right now. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, man. I was kind of caught tonight. I was like, dang, because I'm getting to head out not too long from now. Probably like another hour-ish, hour and a half. Well, I got a shower too, so maybe like an hour from now. Just came from work, and I'm like, man, should I do a quick video or should I hop on the stream and chop it up with my people, man? So I was like, let me go hop on the stream, man. Let me go hang out with you guys, man. See who joins in, who doesn't, and whatnot. But yeah, man, I've been just watching that chart, man, and Saitama's down 10%. That's okay. I think Certic is like frozen, man. It was stuck at what, 95% still? Let me see what's up with that, man, because I've been out of touch today, to be honest with you guys. But let me go look at that Certic audit with Saitama before I make any more statements on it. For all we know, it could be at like 98%. Nah, man, it's still at 95%. I guess it's like what I said, man. It must be that whole, they probably went on winter break. Maybe Certic went on winter break, man. Let me see, man. Let me go pull it up, man. Dex Tools. See how Saitama is looking. There were also other projects getting into, man, for the real quick, man. I was looking at the Kanoichi, if you guys heard of that one. It's addressing itself as like the sister of Shinja. The difference is that this one is like sitting literally at I think it was like a $3 million or $5 million market cap. It was under a $10 million market cap, man. So, talk about entry points. That looks like an entry point to me, man. Scotty, what's up, man? He said Metagachi started going again, found a new one, Volt deflationary token, same supply as Shinja, but currently more zeros 1 day old. So is that the same Metagachi that I saw Pop talking about? Because that's the thing that's supposed to be like the Tamagotchi, but for cryptos. If that's the case, man, that might be something to look into, actually, because I was a fan of that. I was a fan of the Tamagotchis, guys. Let's see. Let's see, man, real quick, bro. I want to look at Kanoichi, guys. I really want to look at Kanoichi. I'll keep the Saitama chart open as is. Real quick, where are we at? 287,000 holders. Look at that, guys. I mean, $2.3 billion market cap. And I don't know if you guys watched the AMA with Scott Herman. I wanted to maybe see if I can make a separate video just on the part where he highlighted the fact that why he sees Saitama hitting 1 cent and even higher at one point. Now, I know that sounded crazy. It sounded crazy because you see we had 7 zeros right now. So 1 cent would be shaving us all the way down to yay here, man. That's like 6 zeros being knocked off, man. That's a crazy amount of X's we'd have to hit for that. Oh, you got it on Metagachi about 3 hours ago? Let's look it up, man. We got the Dex tools open. We're gonna go look it up, man. So talk to me, guys. How you guys been, man? How's everybody been doing so far this week? Because I know the markets are not looking beautiful, but like I said, guys, it's just a sale. It's just a sale, man. I am so excited to see what 2022 is going to hold for all these altcoins, man. I'm really excited for the altcoins that we already in on, the ones that we're waiting on to get the big bucks out of, because I know that after that happens, there's going to be a lot more altcoins and even meme coins coming out in 2022. But with the money being made from these coins that we actually like, for me, my biggest, obviously, I'm betting on is Saitama. The money being made from Saitama easily take a few grand of that at one point when it's hundreds and thousands of dollars up in profit and put it into some new token that has like a thing like how Shinja blew up like that real quick. Getting on that at like 10 million, $20 million market cap and ride it up to $1 billion. Imagine with 10 grand, man, just keep flipping 6 figures at a time. That's around the route that I'm looking at, man. Going into the new year, my current strategy. Just swing trade my temporary coins and then put the profits back into the main heavy hitters, the ones that I'm really bullish about long term. So here we go, Metagachi, man. I'm looking at this and it's actually looking pretty good, man. Young market cap too, $3.6 million market cap, super duper cheap. Wow, super duper cheap, man. But let's see the action, man. I see a lot of little sales going on here now. I don't know, maybe all the early people, man. All the early people. How much is this? 116. What is this? Trillion? Shoosh. Let's see, man. I'm open to new projects, guys. I'm open to new projects. Too much. What's up with you, bro? He says Saitama will take off again and again. Yes, man. Yes, man. You know it, man. It's going to be taken off, man. I'm just waiting for it. And like I was saying in my last video, even though we may not see an enormous pump as soon as Saitama drops, we're gonna be going up, guys. Like I this is not financial advice, the whole yada yada yada, not a financial advisor, but I really do believe in this coin, man. Like Saitama is a coin I believe in more than anything else I put money into, man. Now I know there was a little bit of skepticism with Russ and how he addressed the how Russ feels about the exchange listings and like what should we do about getting onto the major exchanges? And apparently it's out of his control. He was saying more so how it's just, I guess they're blocking him from getting in to the major exchanges, which I don't know why they'd be holding Saitama back. Actually, no, I know why. Saitama's a target. So I'm not even surprised about that, to be honest. But then some people felt some type of way with Russ getting very confident, saying, well, we don't need the exchanges. We get in there, we're probably going to end up, taking over their business and stuff too. So, I don't know. Some people thought that was too cocky of Russ to say. Obviously, for me, I understand that standpoint, because in order to be bigger, we want to get into different exchanges as well and reach out to other people who are too scared to tap into the Uniswap universe and don't know much about Ethereum fees and want to avoid all that. True, because we saw what it did to Shiba when it first popped off like that. But I think the man is just defending his project, man. I think he's just that confident. If your CEO is that confident in something that you're invested into, that just makes me even more bullish thinking of that, man. Let's see if we can catch up on the chat. Too much said you are right, Jazz. Volt and Shinobi made some extra chains that you threw into Saitama. Yeah, man. Hey, that's what I did too, man. You guys saw that video. Literally the last live stream with Bird and Darren in the building. We literally I went and I took all my Shinobi at the high. It was at 2.6. That was the value of it. and it was worth $1,300 based off of like the $100-something I put in. And then I put in my Mononoke remainings in there. So it was like 300-ish, close to 400. And I cashed out at 1,300 to throw it back into Saitama. Now, let me tell you guys, when I did that decision, which was literally last week, right? Was it last week? I think, yeah, my last stream, like 4 or 5 days ago. I took the 1,300 that I made in profits from Shinobi. I threw it into Saitama. At that time, my Saitama was only worth about $9,000. Within the next 2 days, it went up to a value of like $14,000, man. My Saitama. So, sitting on a heavy position. Now, obviously, for those that want to get into Shinja right now, I think the dev team is still doing a good job, man. I think I saw a clip of them out here in Miami, like this week, promoting Shinobi. So that was actually really interesting to see them do that for a coin that's so new. So I don't doubt the future of Shinobi, but as for me, guys, Saitama is my biggest thing, man. If I could get to 300 billion tokens, well, I'm gonna say that now, but then I get there, then I'm gonna want to get to like 400 billion and then 500 billion, because my brain just keeps thinking ahead, man. It's like, yo, the more coins you hold, the more freedom you're gonna have. Like, think about it. The more tokens of something you hold, the more you can feel comfortable taking profits at the top, but without even shaving too much of your initial or your big pot of investment. So you're enjoying your way to the top, and you still got a big pot of gold waiting for you once we kill a certain amount of zeros. Like, to me, that's the best way to go about cryptos. You're winning both ways. You're winning through the ups and downs, and then you're winning through the all-time highs, especially. Let me catch up here. Crypto Dreams, what's up, bro? Welcome back to the show, man. He said, did I see the 1,000 ETH sell on Shinja? Whoa, somebody, dang. Dang, what? Dang, we gotta pull that up on the Dex tools, man. We gotta see how that looked. Dang, 1,000 Ethereum somebody pulled out worth of Shinja. Whoa, yo, talk about profits, man. Yo, talk about profits. I'm not gonna lie. Shinobi, considering that type of fall from that type of sell, it's still holding pretty good. But like I said, guys, I wanted to see us hit 1 billion, and we hit 1 billion, and I did my exit, That's all it was. That's all it was, man. There's nothing against Shinobi or nothing, man. Like I said, I hold no emotional attachments to any of these coins, man. I'm just doing whatever is best for me personally, man. I know people that were still holding Shinobi, and I said, yo, I mean, this project has a future. If for the short amount of time it's been out, it already like hit 1 billion market cap. At one point, Shinobi was really worth half of what Saitama was worth, and only being 1 month old. So, like, there is no downplaying that is a crazy accomplishment. But like I said, man, maybe Shinobi is the time for the people that missed out on Saitama early. So now they grabbing their bags, waiting for the next big pump. And and there's nothing wrong with that. Like how I got in Saitama late July till early August, and I held that. So definitely no hate going on there, no shade, man. I want to see where this stuff goes for everybody. Motivation, he said, is it true we can only swap Saitama for Lily Finance? Dang, I don't know, to be exact, man. Honest opinion, I would hope not, man. I would hope not, because I really am stingy with my Saitama, man. I don't want to even see the number of it decrease unless we like already killed a 0 or even 2 zeros, and now I'm just starting to enjoy some fruits of the labor. But nah, man, I really hope that we can just put Ethereum into Saitama and then swap that for Lily Finance. But man, I don't know, man. Because wouldn't it be smarter for Saitama to have their own blockchain out and rolling before they go ahead and say you can only use Saitama to buy these type of projects on our Saitama? That's what I think, because then if you do it like that, it's on Saitama's own blockchain. That means us holders are still benefiting regardless down the road for whatever transactions go on Saitama once that is launched. And by launch, I mean like, Sidechain in particular. But yeah, Russ was really bent on the idea of burning massive tokens of Saitama. He was really bent on it, and I'm all in for it, man. Let's see. Scotty says, I only regret buying $200 of Saitama. Hey, Scotty, that 20 billion could get you really far, my friend. I want you to calculate 20 billion Saitama tokens at Shiba's price. Do that, man, and you're going to see what I mean. Too much asked, how much am I holding right now? As of right now, man, 283 billion exactly of Saitama, which was awesome because when I first started doing this YouTube channel a few months ago and talking about Saitama all the time, I was only holding like 125 billion. I had 150. I cashed out 25 billion and I just kept 125 billion. And then eventually, man, I was like, yo, I need to up my position, man. This is Saitama, man. Like, the more I started feeling attached to what Saitama can really do, and I started to understand what type of investment I was sitting in, I realized, like, dang, like, I was holding too little, man. Like, I gotta up that position, man. I sold Shiba, man. I sold my remaining Boost coin. I don't know what happened to Boost coin. But I still, I took, it was profits. It was thousands of dollars of profits from both. And I could have easily put them into my bank account, not went a little shopping spree. I didn't do that, man. I took those thousands of dollars and I put them all into Saitama. 100%. All into Saitama. That was it. Maybe I put a few hundred left over from Ethereum. I put that into Klee. But the thousands went into Saitama. And some people looked at me like, dang, why would you do that? Like, why would you put so much into just one project? And I tell people, I'm like, because don't you know that history repeats itself? Look at the people that saw what happened with Dogecoin, but didn't get an edge in on that. They made up for it by getting into Shiba. But the key is that they were buying Shiba back when all eyes were still on Dogecoin. Dogecoin was the breadwinner. There was no way at the time for Shiba to hit Dogecoin's all-time high market cap, which Shiba ended up doing. Now, it's Saitama. Now everybody knows about Shiba, so they all trying to buy Shiba. It's on crypto.com. They don't got to pay no gas fees. They all trying to scoop up little millions and 2 million here, 5 million here, maybe 100 million there. Meanwhile, while they doing that, we repeat in history. We're buying the Saitama by the billions while everybody's chasing Shiba for the millions. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm saying. And I'm not here to downplay Shiba either, because I guarantee that when Saitama comes out, there's going to be another coin right in its place doing the same thing. But maybe instead of buying billions, you're buying trillions or quads, And then eventually it's going to be down to where you can only buy billions. And that's just how it's going to go, man. And by the time that happens, Saitama will be at a point where you can only buy millions of Saitama. Maybe if you have a few 100 million Saitama, you're considered a whale. But what is that in comparison to all of us holding billions right now in a 6-month-old project, guys? That's what I'm saying, man. To me, like, the real question, like, how much Saitama should I really be holding is, I think there's never enough. There's never enough. It's like, if the opportunity is there, if we're still sitting like where we are right now, man, I'd buy more. I wish we had a stimulus check of like 10 grand or something. I'd take 5 of that, buy more Saitama, man. Honestly, man, like, that's just not financial advice, but I just really believe in what this can do, man. Like, everybody that got wealthy off of Shiba is because they were holding billions and billions, and some were even holding a lot. And the whales were holding trillions of Shiba. So when it got to the value where you can only buy millions of Shiba, all the billions and trillion holders, they blew up. They rich, man. Quitting their jobs, man. Some of them, you even saw screenshots. If you look on the internet, people that quit their jobs when Shiba blew up, they just some guy sent a text message to his boss. Ain't even turning a 2-week notice. Straight text message to his boss. Hey, I just made 1.4 million off of this coin called Shiba Inu. So thank you, man, but I won't be coming in anymore. Like, boom, just like that. The UPS, he was a UPS driver, something like that. Gone. Just like that. Gone. Let's see, man. Scotty says, feel like Elon will continue to perform as well as Shiba, but I think Saita. Man. I mean, I don't know, man. Oh, you said Unifin. He said Saita will go further. Yeah, man. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. My honest opinion here, guys, I think Shiba is gonna do great. Like, my girlfriend holds Shiba still. when I sold all my Shiba, she was like, "Oh my gosh, should I do that too?" I'm like, "Nah, like, you got like a good, she got like 20-ish million or so Shiba, but she bought early, so she bought it for the cheap when 20 million was only like chump change." I'm like, "Yeah, you might as well hold that Shiba now. Don't trade that for a Saitama because you know you already got a good position for Saitama. I'm gonna keep it real, like to make up for that, she's gonna want to put in more money, not just like $100 something, you know, but man, what according to what Russ was thinking, man, I mean, Russ really sees this coin going far, man, and he simply said, not even counting the exchanges and stuff, but just off of the burn. Beazle said 1.4 is not enough to quit your job. Well, it depends on what your salary is, because like me, I don't got a big salary, so 1.4 mil would do me more than enough justice, man. That'll give me, and if they smart with that 1.4 mil, and they know other things to invest in, ooh, that 1.4 mil could become triple that amount, like before the end of the decade. Now they set for life, man, and depends on how old they are too. Because you know, it depends on how modest you are too. Like I'm not one of those when Lambo type of people. I don't care about Lamborghinis and stuff like that, man. I mean, it's a cool car. It hurts your back. It's low. You know, you feel every bump on the road. Me, I just want to have just financial freedom, man. I just to live wherever I want to live and do things on my own time and not have to clock in and clock out, or if I want to go on a vacation, I don't have to think and oh man, will I get approved to have these days off? Like you just take the vacation and be gone for as long as you want because you got real financial freedom. And that to me, that means a lot. You know, that means a whole lot. See, it said been here since August, never sold, only added to my bag. That's great, man. That's the way to do it, man. What's up, Ted? He says, yo, I'm at work watching the great Jazz and Saitama. Hey, thank you, my brother. I appreciate that, man. Keep on doing it, man. Don't worry, man. You a Saitama holder, you won't be at that job for too long. You know what I'm saying? Won't be for too long. Trust me, man. Because honestly, put it like this, man. Even if you make a few $100,000, I make a few $100,000 only on Saitama. You know, I'm not gonna pull it all out. I'll probably pull out like 100K, and I'll be modest about it. You know, like I'll take care of any big expenses, and then just kind of live off of whatever I've been already making from my job. So it's like I'm still making the same secure salary minus having to slave over it. You get what I mean? In a sense, like I don't have to wake up at a certain time and clock in and clock out with somebody and this and that. So that's how I'm thinking, you know, because you can easily take that money, drop 200,000-300,000, buy a Lamborghini, impress all your friends and whatnot. That's cool too. Ain't no shade on. And trust me, I'm in Miami. Everybody do it all the time here. The thing here is they like to rent the cars, which is still not cheap. It's still a few $1,000s to rent these cars out here, but it's just not how I'm thinking, man. I just think that the way your lifestyle is a better reward than just the material things you get with it. Don't get me wrong. Like I want to get me, for example, the 2023 Nissan Z, you know, but in comparison to that, that's like a 40-something $1,000 vehicle. I want to pay off my new Civic Sport. That's like 28,000 to pay off. You know, like these are things that are doable that like I can rid those expenses, just worry about the insurance. So I don't have to take too much out of my Saitama bag or my Klee bag. I can let that keep sitting there because, you know, guys, every time it kills a zero, that means your money multiplies by 10. And so it's just that alone, an investment like that alone, whether it's Saitama, Shiba, Doge, whatever you were in early on, that can last you alone for your lifetime and for your kid's life, depending on how long this keeps going up for. You get what I'm saying, guys? Jill, what's up with you? Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. I'm just here just going on my little rant, man, about why I'm so into this coin, man. You know what I mean? William said, I just want freedom from having to work my life away. Exactly, William. And that's what it's about, bro. That is what it's all about, man. Trust me. Every time I get to work, man, I think to myself, like, man, like, it's just a matter of time before, you know, I can just do this on my own. And yeah, it's going to be scary, guys. Don't get me wrong. It'll be a little scary. Even when you got a good amount of money in the bank, something in the back of your head is going to still be like, oh man, that stable check, like it was still nice. But trust me, it's going to be worth it, guys. If you have a plan, like you want to pursue something, you wanted to start your own business, you wanted to, you know, not even start your own business, but you wanted to invest into other like tangible things that are not crypto, like other things, you know, in the regular world, like I don't know, ice cream truck, some random example, right? A laundromat, whatever business ideas you have, man. You now have the funds from crypto that you didn't have to slave for those funds in a way shorter amount of time to take that leap and keep a good amount of security, even just off the reflections. The reflections could be your security. They can pay for your bills for you while you go out and pursue what you want to pursue with your life. So, you know, just for me, the way it correlates between, you know, Saitama and other cryptos and the financial freedom aspect is it's just beautiful to think about, man. It's beautiful, man. Let me keep catching up on these comments, man. SpongeCrawl said, "What tokens am I holding?" Not too many actually, not anymore. I'll tell you right now, I kind of forgot off the top of my head. So obviously the top two big ones, Saitama and Klee. I'm holding the Metaverse Index. I'm holding my Wolverine and what's left of Ethereum. I gotta keep adding my Ethereum because I keep on swapping and trading and stuff. So that's really what I got, man. That's really all I got, man. I'm one of those all-in type people. Somewhat semi all in, but I still diversify a small amount just to increase the bags of what I already have. You know what I'm saying? Too much asked. When is the next Jazz and Mr. Burt 4-hour extravaganza? Man, that's a great question, bro. That was so awesome. You know what's crazy is that we didn't even realize it was 4 hours long till like after we finished recording. We were like, yo, hold up, what? Like, what? We did it for that long? Like, it didn't even feel like that, man. But yeah, and Bert wanted me to go on his stream too, man, but I was at work and I didn't see that till long after the stream was done and I got off my shift, man. So we're going to coordinate, man. Bert is such a great guy, man. So you're going to be seeing more of that. Trust me. Do I have more than 100 billion, man? I'm holding 283 billion of Saitama right now. Bezos said, same. I'm too tall for a Lambo. Dang, you're in Hawaii and prices are high. That's what I'm saying, man. So, you know, like it can make life easier, especially if you don't want to spend it on a Lambo. You're going to have all that extra money, Bezo, just for you to either just supply yourself off the same salary you've been living off of, but instead of having to actually go to work for it, you're just chilling at home living off of it, man, and getting reflections for it. You know what I'm saying? Heart of Land, what's good? What's good? She says, sup, Jazz. Hope everyone's having a great evening. Yes, I know I am, and I hope everybody in this chat is as well. Blue Collar Crypto, welcome back, man. He said, just do it. Just do it. If you got the funds for it and want to take that leap and start that business venture, even before waiting for Saitama to hit 6 or 5 zeros, just do it. Not financial advice, not a financial advisor. But, hey, man, I mean, you heard the man. Crypto Dream says, I'm going big, Jazz. 23 C8 in orange and tan leather. Now, Crypto Dreams, you know, I love my cars now, too. So let us know. Are you going to get the Z06 Corvette C8? Now, if you're going to go Z06, you're going crazy. That thing sounds like an F1 car. Seen it around the racetrack in those video clips. Ted says, Lambo is just a lifestyle that helps you attract attractive gold diggers. Yeah, but hey, listen, man. Bachelorette lifestyle, I mean, it is what it is, man. Now, I won't lie. If you were to get a Lambo and something like what happened in this economy with the whole, you know, I don't want to say the full word because of my monetization, but the bandodemic, I'll say, you know what I'm saying? The bandodemic occurs. You can flip that Lambo and make even more profits than what you initially bought it for. Especially them type of cars with the whole chip shortage and all that stuff, man. So, you know, it can actually turn into a profitable asset. It's a gamble. You know, it is the way I look at things like, dang, man, like what's the repair going to cost on that thing? What's the insurance looking like? Even I can have $1 million, man, but still I want to know what them things look like. You know what I mean? Them things matter. You got to pay for that every month. And I hate having monthly payments for things, personally speaking. Let's see. Still going through the comments, guys. Give me some time. He says, Erwin says, 1.4 million is enough, more than enough to retire using real estate cash flow. Research the BRRRR method, financial education. There you go. There you go, Erwin. There is plenty of things you can do, man, whether it's 140 million, whether it's 140,000, man. There's a bunch of different things that you can do, man, because let's think about it, guys. The average salary in America is like what, 40 to 50K. So think about it. Let's say you got 1.4 million, divide that by 40 to 50K, or let's make it easier. Let's say you're living in a house, you're paying a mortgage, or you got your cars, you're still paying your car notes on, like I'm still paying my car note. And you just rid of those, rid of those things, like not like don't get rid of the items. I'm saying like rid of those payments. So pay your house off, or at least, pay off your cars. Minimize your monthly expenses. So now you got more free money, because when you ask somebody, okay, how much you make? Oh, $3,000 a month. And then they factor in how much you got to pay for the bills and stuff. Yeah, $3,000 don't sound like a lot of what's left over. But when you use these type of investments and the big gains that you can make in such a little bit of time to tackle those bigger, monthly payments and stuff that's taxing your income, 3,000 is a lot of money now. If it's just free money, you may be paying just insurance and whatnot and groceries and utilities. You got a lot of money left over, man. Like, I'm being real. And that money can still last you for years and years to come. And if you're still into crypto, which I would advise, it'd be a good idea, because it's only going to get bigger and bigger from this point on. Crypto's still an infant. You can get into some random coin that has nothing to do with nothing, jump in there with like a quick $5,000 and watch it go kill 2 zeros, and your $5,000 just became like 500 grand. Pull that out. Now you just upped your net worth even more. Now you got even more years of stability left. So like what I'm saying, guys, it's like so much ahead, man. It's so much ahead. What's the metaverse index? So the metaverse index is pretty much like, the way I look at it, it's an index that holds all of like the top metaverse tokens in one. Because like me, I don't know too much about the individual metaverse projects and stuff. So I just bought the whole index just to see what happens. To me, it's like an S&P 500, but just off of all the metaverse stuff. So, and I might even take that profit and trade it for, another token and up that position, because I know that the gains that could come from that, I could probably buy more metaverse indexes with that, and Saitama. So that's how I'm looking at, man. K 2020, what's up with you? What's up with you, man? Welcome back to the show. I appreciate you, man. Jill said, I enjoyed you and Bert and Darren last Friday. You guys are funny. Is Saitama ready? Saw it in the Apple Store a couple days ago. Didn't download it yet. So they did bring that up. That is actually legit. That is a legit Saitama app. They said it's the beta. So they said not to actually like connect anything or start using it, because it's still a beta, just to see, I guess, if it works on the app. So yeah, just it's not ready yet. The CERDIC audit is still sitting at 95%. Has been frozen all day. CERDIC is playing with us. Or maybe, like I said in my last video, they probably went on that little holiday vacation. So now ain't nobody in that CERDIC office till like after holidays, man. Who knows? Pupilo TV, what's up? What's up, man? 95% buffering. Yup, that's CERDIC with you. 95% buffering. How to Lance said, I just went all season match for my 09 CRV. What? Yo, you should probably buy the newer joint. You know what I'm saying? I just got into the Honda gang like not till I didn't really see the point of getting a Honda. I was into that big old Chrysler 300C with the full chromed out stuff and leather, wood grain, and I got rid of that for the Honda 22 Civic Sport, and I love it, man. So I'm just like, yo, this is a great car. I save way more on gas every week. My insurance is good. The repairs will be extra cheap. Like, I can't complain. Amon says, I'm gonna get a Rolls Royce Wraith. Hey, yo, you thinking high level now. You thinking high level, man. Listen, nothing wrong with a Wraith, man. I love the Wraith, man. It's just such a big car, though. That's the thing. It's such a big car. I drove in the Wraith, and even though it's 2 doors, it's so big. It's like you're driving a tugboat. But it's a great car nonetheless, man. Especially them stars in the ceiling. Bezo said, I'm 29 now, 200,000 more to pay off my house on 3 acres here in Hawaii. 15,000 more to pay off my truck, and 20,000 more to pay off the wife's 4Runner. Then we live in comfortable. All right, so let's add that up, man. And at 29, that's already great. That you already on the right track. I mean, you got a house already. You 29. That's in this day and age. That's an accomplishment already, and especially in a expensive location like Hawaii. So let's add that up. 200,000 plus the 15 plus the 20,000. That's like about all right. That's like 35. That's like $235,000, and you're like debt free, so to speak. $235,000, you're debt free. Now, it depends on how much Saitama you're holding. I could actually tell you around which price targets to look for to have that money ready for that. I just don't know how much coins you're holding of it. Let's see. Joe Dirt said the R35. Yo, hey, man. Hey, that's a classic, man. I want that Nissan Z, Joe. I want that new Nissan Z. That thing looking fine, especially when the one that has a classic Fair Lady Z badge on the top right corner of the woo with them retro tail lights. Stop playing. Ooh, Scotty going. Whoa, Scotty said a Ferrari F360. You taking him back. You taking him back. You know, I actually at one point I wanted the Ferrari Testarossa. And then I realized, oh, it's a manual car. But I never really drove manuals. My friend has an S2000, so I drove his. I'm like, dang, this clutch kind of hurts my leg. And I heard the Testarossa Ferraris are even worse with the clutch because they old 80s cars. I'm like, yeah, I'm good off that, man. I'm good off that. Denver, what's up, man? Thank you for stopping by. I hope you stay safe over the holidays too, man. Thank you for stopping by, bro. Too Much says, what do I think the price Saitama will be after the official launch of Saitama? Well, honestly, I can't tell you the exact number, obviously, but I can hope that we at least get back into the 6 zeros. Like I was saying, we can at least start pushing back towards all-time highs. Because if you've been buying the dip and increasing your position since we hit our last all-time high, then when we even just go back to our initial all-time high, you're going to be up way more in profits of Saitama than you've even seen before. That's the truth. That's why they emphasize buy the dip, you know, because when we first hit the all-time highs, I was up a good amount, $22,000, and I only had 125 billion tokens at the time. So now with 283 billion tokens, we come back to all-time highs. That's alone is already like almost at $50,000. So that's how I'm looking at it, man. I'm thinking we can probably push back into the 6 zeros once Saitama launches. It's hard because I just feel it in my gut. I feel it in my gut that when Saitama comes out, there's going to be those whales that just do the classic buy the rumor, sell the news tactic. So even if the app is going to be great and has all these things we're waiting for, I still predict that there's going to be a good handful of people selling heavy bags. And once again, like I said, guys, that's just more time to buy more dips, man. Like that's it. To me, that's it. Because I see where this coin could go far past Saitama launch. Like Saitama is just the beginning. Saitama is officially like day one of Saitama, so to speak, because it's day one of our actual use case coming out. So that's where I see it, man. That's where I see it. Crypto Web Nerd, welcome back to the chat, Brody. I'm with Joe with the Nissan GTR. Hey, man, them GTRs don't play. Them GTRs don't play, man. I'm searching them all-wheel drive. I wish it would upgrade the interior a bit more. Maybe they did. I'm just outdated behind it, but that's just my opinion. Let's see. Let me refresh page. Amon said, how much do I think 4 trillion tokens will be worth by of 2022? So let's see. All right, doing my math on live, which is probably not a good idea, but I'm going to assume 1 trillion is right now worth about $43,000, $44,000, give or take. So if that's the case, then by the end of the year, probably a couple $100,000. I mean, if we hit 100% certain audit completion, if Saitama happens to roll out right after that, and we have a big run up of people coming in before anybody starts selling their bags, if you catch in that little loophole there, you might be able to fish out a few $100,000 if you're holding 4 trillion of that. That's a lot of money, man. I mean, just as soon as, like, when you think about it, 1 trillion tokens, when we hit 6 zeros and a 1, was worth about $100,000. So alone, just going back to 6 zeros, you should be sitting at like $400,000, man. So, I mean, we being honest, we hit all-time highs again, you'll be sitting at just under like $800,000. It's a lot, man. That's a lot of mine. That Wraith gonna look like chump change if you keep holding that Saitama, man. Let me tell you that. That's gonna be looking like chump change. You might have to buy 2 Wraiths. Not financial advice. Bezo said people want Lambos. I'm waiting on profits for a dump truck and an excavator. There you go, man. Hey, that man Bezo thinking ahead of the game. Holland says 6 speeds are so fun. They are. I ain't gonna lie, they are. Yeah, something about them 6-speed transmissions, man. It's just like when that torque hits that high end part in the power band, and then you hit that shift, it's like, whoa, you put that whole thing on. Versus the 10 speeds and stuff, it's just chronic. So yeah, man, I ain't gonna lie, 6 speeds are still, yeah, they are some real nice transmissions, man. Crypto Web Nerd starting already. Thank you so much, my brother. He said, Jazz, come on, man. You gotta go live more often. Thank you so much for those donations, man. I appreciate it. And I'm not gonna lie, some of the reasons why I don't go live is because I just don't know what to talk about, honestly. Because especially in times like these where the market is sitting really stagnant, maybe like when I have something in my head, like I was driving home from work, just plotting on what am I gonna do with Saitama as it starts increasing in price, and how am I gonna make these gains last me for a lifetime, you know? Because even if Saitama doesn't last a lifetime, I want the gains to still last me a lifetime and keep multiplying. And so I was like, you know, I should go on live when I get home and talk about this. It's a good topic. So here I am. But if you want me to keep going on the stream, then, man, we're going to be doing more streams, man. We're going to be doing more streams. Marky said, if Saitama reaches all-time high again, that would be a good point to take some profits on financial advice. Yeah, man. Hey, I'm not like, if you've been buying the, like I said, if you've been buying the dip, right? Take me for example. At all-time highs, I was at 22,000. Everything dropped. Bought a bunch of the dip, like thousands of dollars at the dip. And then when we get back to all-time highs, I'll be at like 40, 48,000, right? 47, 48,000, right? Okay. Nothing wrong with taking like 3,000, even $4,000, $5,000. I'm not going to take profits at the top because, I mean, to be honest with you guys, I already have everything I want right now, so I don't really need the extra money. So I could just leave that there. But if you want to take some profits, man, a couple grand taken out at all-time highs, that won't kill you. And it might even be better for you psychologically, because when we do have another dip after hitting all-time highs, you won't really feel it as much or feel like, damn, I need to sell my bad, because you already eating good off of the bit of profit that you took. Now, notice I said bit of profits. Shave at the top. Don't take chunks at the top. Shave from the top, man, so you can make your investments last longer for you. Crypto Web Nerd said, just like the Vegas event, I also think people will dump when Saitama launches, but will recover. Yeah, I see it. I'm trust me, guys, I'm super bullish on Saitama, but you know, I gotta keep it real with you guys. Seeing how things have been moving and how the people have been with this coin, I will not be surprised if we experience another dump after Saitama comes out. That's all I'm saying. So in the short term, be prepared. In the long term, we're obviously going to be going very far, very far. Let's see. Ahmad, thank you for the super chat, bro. He said, love the stream. I appreciate that, man. Let me ask you a question. You said, what color would you get the Wraith? Well, I really wanted the Wraith, man. And to be honest with you, at first the two-tone was cool, but I really like the solid all-black Wraith, especially the Black Badge Edition Wraith in all black with the blacked out sport rims. That to me looks woo. That looks like it wants some trouble on the road, man. Like it's gonna cause some trouble on the road. Let's see. Oh, we got another super chat. Yes, I'm gonna be buying Lily Finance. You better believe it, man. Central Cali Grow. What's up, Brody? Thank you, man, for coming back to the chat, and thank you for your donation. He says, I've upped my Saitama twofold. Woo! If I had 150 grand at all-time high, just imagine when we hit 6 zeros and a 5. Well, man, hey, I'm about to calculate. If you had 150 grand, I can't even calculate that because you're going to have more than that. Dang, okay, so at minimum, you probably going to be sitting at about $700-something thousand on your way to $1 million. Wait, you upped your Saitama twofold. Oh, you're going to be beyond a millionaire then. Oh, I didn't even see that. Twofold. Oh, yeah, man. Hey. Yeah, I don't blame you, man. You're going to be filthy rich, bro, before we even hit 5 zeros, man. Congrats, bro. I'm going to already say it because I know it's going to get there. Congrats. I'm saying that from already. Bezos said, I'm holding 30 billion Saitama. Woo, 140 quad of Shinobi. Nice. 13 trillion Shira, 3 billion Zombie, and 7 trillion. I had 7 trillion Mononoke too. 2 trillion Shirio, 50 shares of AMC, 25 shares of GameStop. Wow. Okay, nice, man. I'm going to be real. Perhaps in the short term, you're probably going to see some really nice gains off of that 140 quadrillion of Shinobi. If it keeps moving at the rate it's moving, you might see some real nice gains on that in the short term. Now, in the long term, that 30 billion at Saitama, like I said, can go real far because just calculate 30 billion tokens times Shiba's price, man. I'm not even telling you 1 cent. Russ here talking about 1 cent. At first, I saw it as just rumors on Twitter, but the man himself said it on Scott Herman's AMA. He said 1 cent like it was not like, yeah, man, you know how much we're gonna be burning tokens and stuff with DeFi in the years to come. Like it's gonna automatically hit 1 cent or more, like in value. I'm like, wait, hold up, Russ just said that? Like I had to replay it 3 times, man. Listen, your 30 billion tokens is gonna be worth a lot, my friend, down the road. Amon said, my average buy price is around the 4s. Wow, that's nice, man. So at all-time highs, he would have 4x'd his money. Definitely taking profits. Hey, man. Hey, Amon, go for that, bro. Go for that, man. And you holding a lot too. Hey, man, I ain't gonna stop you, bro. I'm not gonna be those people that just shill a token and say, don't you sell. You better not sell it. Take profits, man. Take profits at the top. Even if you're just paying yourself back for your initial investment, nothing wrong with that, bro. You enjoy it. Enjoy it. It's your reward for taking that risk of even buying into these type of tokens anyway. DeFi is a risk because it's still so new. Crypto Web Nerd said right now is a good re-entry point for Shinobi. Jazz just said it is. It is. You know, it's funny because it's actually down to the point of when I initially transferred my Mononoke into Shinobi. It's at the exact same price point. You know, it is. But the problem is that I don't have any additional money to buy back in at that price anymore. All them profits or all my big gains are in Saitama right now, and I'm not trying to take nothing out of Saitama. I could do an Adam Shelton, but I'm gonna be real. That was super duper risky what he did, but it paid off for the man. The brother knew what he was doing. I don't have the guts to take a chance like that, you know, but it paid off for that man. It did. Bezos said, I hope it does so I can load up trying to get to 100 bills Saitama and more. Yeah, man. Hey, listen, honestly, I tell you one thing you could do, man. Maybe let's say Shinobi grows, especially with the burn that they're doing. If it grows to the point that your money will probably be worth even more than 100 billion Saitama, ain't nothing wrong with taking some of those profits and getting like that extra 70 bill that you need for 100 bill Saitama. Just a suggestion. Amon says, I need 6 zeros and 25 to become a millionaire. Do you think this is likely? Bro, what? 6 zeros and a 25, bro? I think we're going to hit there like beginning of next year. Like, that's not even a far goal. That's like an 8x from right now's price. Bro, what? Yeah, bro. Dang. I think he's going to hit there. What do you guys think, man? I think 6 zeros and a 25, I think we're going to be there like easy by Q1 of next year. Easy Q1. I could be wrong. But as of right now, that's what I'm thinking, bro. Crypto Editor says, don't do on that. No, I'm not. Hey, I am not touching my Saitama, man. Like, I'm not even at where I'm kind of at because I wanted to have 250 as my long-term goal. So now we at 283. So now I want to see if I can hit 300. I've been actually looking into doing trades, man. I've been trying to see about this Kunoichi coin. You know, the sister of Shinobi is at a cheap market cap, man. Even this, if I can, even just taking my metaverse index, it's like $280. Flip that into a Kunoichi, and Kunoichi hits 100 million market cap, bro. That's like, ooh, man, I can't even do the math. That's like, damn, that's like 20 grand. Dang, that would be 20 grand. No, yeah, that would be 20 grand. Man, you know what? I might do that. I might have to make a move like that. And then, of course, when I make that 20 grand, you know, at least 10 of that grand got to go back into Saitama. To me, at least 10 racks got to go into Saitama. Come on now. And then maybe I'll leave like a 1 or 2 grand for Lily Finance. Who knows? Amon said, I might sell out some Saitama before Saitama's launch. I believe a lot of people will switch Saitama to Lily, causing the price to dump a bit, and then you'll have a better re-entry point. Hey, man, I didn't even think of that, Amon, but you know what? That's a real possibility, bro. That's a real possibility. I think you could actually do that. Would it be a bad move? Would it be a bad move? And you have a lot of Saitama anyway, bro. You could sell 3/4 of your Saitama. You're still gonna have a trillion plus. So you straight, man. I got a small bag compared to you, so I can't be selling like that and still be feeling good. Beasley said, can't wait. Adding to my holdings when I can. Yes, sir. Cryo Raptor says, any of you guys are fans of TARP? I heard of TARP. I was thinking of getting into TARP, but I feel like it's starting to attract that mainstream attention. So I don't know if I was like, is it too late for me to get into TARP? I don't know. I might pull it up on the Dex tools later on. Pearliest Times, welcome back to the show, brother. You said I like Adam, but he's a pump and dump, not an investor. I can't even talk bad about Adam, man. I gotta give my props to Adam. And shout out to Adam too, because he was in the live stream, last live stream. Actually, I didn't even know Adam even knew I existed or my channel existed. That was awesome. But I mean, I think Adam is just playing the markets as he sees fit, because at the end of the day, he's still growing his net worth. Oh, price not updating. Okay, let me go refresh that. Oh, here we go. All right, 4-4. But yeah, I think Adam is, he's just growing his net worth, man. He's growing it. He's getting into where he sees fits in the moment, because crypto is so volatile. And sometimes you got to make those type of moves, man, because it can be so easy to like I'll put it like this. When I sold my Shinobi, people were congratulating me. A few were like telling me, dang, I did the wrong thing. It's going to go higher. But remember, I was in it for the short term so I could up my Saitama position. Saitama was down into the threes, the early threes, right? So when that happened, I took the Shinobi at $1,300. I threw it into Saitama at the threes. Saitama then ran up into the fours and into the fives the next day, and then Shinobi dropped even lower. So I was like, dang, had I have waited one more day to do that trade, my Shinobi would have only been worth $800 versus $1,300. So like that's what I mean. Crypto is so volatile that literally like a few hours too late of a decision can make a significant difference in what type of profits you're gonna have and moving around between what. Like it's that crazy right now. Crypto Webinar, he said, consider yourself a millionaire already. Yeah, girl, you're practically a millionaire already. Like 4 trillion tokens, you need 6 zeros and a 2, bro. That's nothing. Like you're gonna hit there before we know it, bro. Like once we get past this bearish market overall, you're going to hit there, bro. You're going to go past $1 million, dude. Like you can take some profits and then it'll still replenish itself back to $1 million and higher. Like Amon, you set, Amon. You are set, bro. That's long story short, you're set, bro. Adam bought back into Saitama. Yeah. He said Jazz and Adam playing chess, not checkers. Yeah, man. Yep. Because trust me, guys, when I first saw Adam sell Saitama, just like you, I didn't vocalize it, but I was disappointed. I was like, bro, Saitama for Shinobi? Like Shinobi is a new project. Saitama, we have so much invested, you're gonna just sell out. But then I'm like, oh, I see what he did there. He saw Shinobi at a new opportunity, grabbing all this hype. He sold his whole bag of Saitama, probably got, who knows, 6 figures, maybe even 7 figures of Shinobi, and then bought back into Saitama when the price tanked. Like, that was so smart, because now he got way more Saitama than he even had to begin with. Like, it was a smart move, man. So, yeah, sometimes that's how you got to play. In these type of markets, when it's bearish like this, you got to kind of play, man. Take advantage of the reds. Central Cali said, I made 30,000 on TARP. Woo! Still hold a small bag, but had to buy more Saitama on the low. Yes, sir. Yo. Bro, buying Saitama in the 5s and under, to me, it's a beautiful move. It's a beautiful move. Buying it in the 5s and underneath, beautiful move, bro. Because just when we even touch all-time highs again, which we're not even that far from. Like, I feel so confident because Saitama initially tanked, and it's still in the 7 zeros. I was thinking, oh, we're going to drop back into the 8 0. Because remember, guys, I was in Saitama from when Saitama was Klee's price, like the early 9 zeros, just getting out of 10 zeros. So I'm like, okay, yes, Saitama going to hit 8 zeros again. I'm going to go buy more. And never drop that low again, bro. I'm like, dang, this coin has that much stability behind it for a 6-month-old token that it's just holding its weight like that. I'm like, I gotta buy more of this, man. Like, I got to. Does Shinobi have a burn in their tokenomics? I'm not sure if it's in their tokenomics, but I know they've been doing a lot of burns by the sextillions, man. So they definitely handling the burns with Shinobi for sure. Yeah, thank you, man. Thank you. Yeah, man. So, like I said, guys, I'm just feeling good, man. I'm feeling good just looking at what's to come with these projects, man. I really and truly see that just hitting all-time highs again, we're gonna be sitting good, bro. Like, think about it. Like, even for me, like, you guys are gonna be sitting at hundreds of thousands of dollars at all-time high. I'm gonna only be sitting at near 50K. For me, that's already like, dang, like that's more than what I make a whole year of work just sitting there just because I bought the dip and took advantage. And buying the dip didn't even come out of my own pockets. I just took profits from other projects that were smaller but still made some gains and moved it into where I saw the shoe fit. Central Cali took profits to on TARP. The Vegas event was a lesson. Yeah, man. Hey, that's true. It's true, man. It's true. You know, there's nothing wrong with that, bro. There's nothing wrong with that because at an all-time high of any project, bro, nothing wrong with taking your profits, bro. Nothing wrong with it. Please stop saying bro, please. I'm sorry, man, but I'm from Miami. Like, it's in our lingo. It's literally in our lingo. I mean, somebody made a song out of the word bro because it's just a Miami thing. Amon said, I think we'll hit all-time high mid-2022. I personally think we might hit all-time high before that. I think so. I wouldn't be surprised maybe like February. And that's me being conservative saying February, but I just think 2022 got a lot up in store. Because think about how 2021 started, guys. First, it was the GameStop craze, then Dogecoin craze. And people were buying Shiba in January. I never even heard of Shiba until like May. But the ones that bought in January already made a killing by the time May rolled by and that big bull run happened. So imagine us buying the year before. Denver said, bro. Crypto Wender said, if I stop saying bro, you'll be offended. Hey, I mean, it's just the lingo, you know. It's just me talking natural, man. I'm not no, you know. Hello, guys. Today we're gonna be talking about the. No, man. I'm just being me, man. I'm just being me, being natural, keeping it real with you guys. Harderland said, I have a collab request. Yo, you know what? That is, you know, it's funny because I was just watching Rodney's video right before doing this stream. Rodney is such an entertaining YouTuber, man. Like, he is, yo, I would love to do a collab with him. I just don't even know if he'll even, like, if I'd send him a DM, I don't even know if he'll see my message or something. I mean, his channels blew up pretty good. It's worth a shot, though. I mean, I would love to collab with Rodney, especially because, like, he's an entertaining guy. Yo, his skits, mastermind. He's meant to be a creator, man. He's a mastermind. So that's definitely something I would consider for sure. That would be an awesome collaboration. I feel like it'll be a great stream if we do that. So thanks for the idea. I'm actually consider that. Let's see. Seems like top tier exchanges don't want to list Saitama. Yeah, that's been the word from the Scott Herman AMA that the top tier exchanges are not trying to list. So yeah, let's see. Do you guys think that, you know, Saitama will end up taking out the top tier exchanges and don't want to list? Obviously, I'm not saying by next year. Like, this is me talking about years down the road to be realistic, years down the road. Because, you know, we're talking about projects against Solana and Ethereum and, you know, all the big boys in the game. And Saitama is still the new kid on the block. It's a big dude, but it's still the new kid on the block. So let's see what happens, man. Let's see what happens. Thank you, Jill. You know I got to. I just got to keep it real for my people. When I do these streams, there's nothing rehearsed. I have nothing written down. I just go off what's on my head and see if you guys can relate or not, and we bounce ideas off each other. I feel like, to me, those are my favorite type of streams where they actually interact with their viewers, you know? Amon said, what would I say was my best move in crypto so far? Easy best move in crypto so far was... Okay, obviously, besides buying Saitama, because buying Saitama for me, man, it was luck, Amon. It was luck. It was pure luck. I am no genie or nothing. It was luck. I only bought $150, and within 3.5 months, it was worth $22,000. Like, that's when I knew, yo, this Saitama is no joke. So I gotta say that was my best move. And my second best move, I would say, after doing that, was when I bought the dip, but I sold my Shiba, and out of my Shiba profits, I took 1 Ethereum worth and bought the dip in the fours of Saitama. And that just, woo, that was a great move right there. Like the gains literally the next day, seeing your money increase by $2,000-$3,000 right after a quick transaction like that. I'm like, psh. It's just the universe is just saying like, yo, this is it. Like this was the move. Up your Saitama, that was the move. Now sit back and watch the universe work. Like that's how I took it. So I mean, real exciting move, man. Daniel on Twitter so approachable, definitely has that star quality. So do you. I appreciate that. Thank you. I really appreciate that. But yeah, you know what? That's a good idea. That's a good idea. My only thing is like with collabing with people is that my schedule, because I work at the airport, it's so all over the place and inconsistent that I can never plan a specific time of when to actually do a show or have guests ready for a show. Because if that was the case, I would have told you guys, hey guys, tune in on these days at this time for the live stream. I would have loved to do that, but my schedule is just so inconsistent. And then if I have a flight delay, I got to stay even later. And it's just, but I'm still going to consider that. That'll be real cool. Imagine me, Rodney on a stream, probably bring Darren, maybe even Bert. That'll be, what? Hey, what? We'll be like part 2 of Cuff and the Dip, but the tropical version. Let's see. So Tom will be a tier 1 exchange. I see it. Yeah, I'm saying it's crazy gains. But so what I thought, because I was in deep regret that was all I put into the coin, because I didn't really believe in Saitama, to be honest. But what did it for me is that I was like, dang, I made 150 grow to 22,000. What about the guy that bought the same day as me but bought $1,500? He made 220,000, or the dude that put $15,000, he made 2.2 million in that same 3.5 month time span. Like, I was like, this is crazy. This is crazy. Bezos said, I bought Shiba in March 2021, first crypto I ever bought, still holding 50 million Shiba, bought Doge at 4 cents, sold at 70. Bezos, smart man, dude. I bought Doge at 4.5 cents, and I bought more at 12 cents, holding only about like 5,000 coins. It was my first ever investment in crypto. Hit 70 cents. I left it. I said, oh, we're going to hit $1. We didn't hit $1. I cashed out at 25 cents. And then I put that into Shiba, which got me to 140 million Shiba, which I then sold that and threw it into, all right, so I had 140 million Shiba. When we hit all-time highs, it was worth $11,000. I had 1,200 invested out of my pocket. I took that 1,200 out, and then what I did is that I paid myself back, and I paid myself double the amount, and I put it down for the new car I got. And then when the market started going down more and started dropping a few thousand, I sold it all for Saitama. So that's how I did it. Yeah, the gains really went insane. That's why I'm like, if only I had more tokens. I saw what Saitama was capable of doing in a couple of months, so I'm not going to miss out on what it can be doing in a couple of years. That's why I'm acting now, and I'm acting fast. Central Cali said 1 billion SHIB is 35,000. If Saitama gets to half of that, imagine that's 300 billion Saitama. Yeah. Too Much says Saitama is the Michael Jordan amongst the Magic Johnson and Larry Birds in the night. Woo! That was a great analogy. Yo, that was a great analogy. Yeah. Yo, Too Much. Yo, hey, you on something with that one. That was a great analogy. It's very unlikely for Saitama to get to SHIB's current price. I beg to differ. You know why? Because for us to hit Shiba's price, that would be killing like another 3 zeros from here, right? So when we kill 3 zeros from here, we just got to add that up. So that's like 1,000x. So a 10x would be like 23. And mind you, this is not including all the burn that's going to be taking place with Saitama. This is just the current supply right now. That's if Russ never did any burn ever again. This is how we would do it. 23 billion market cap would be a 10x. We're at 6 zeros now, 4. All right. Then to get to 5 zeros, it'd be 230 billion. So then to Shiba's price, yes, that will be in the trillion market cap range. But I'm just saying, think about it. Crypto is still young. You know, so yeah, that's like all 2 point something trillion is the whole crypto market combined, but the stocks is all like 100 trillion. So there's a lot more money that's not being put into crypto as of yet. And if we do that, well, we are going to do the burn. So let's say we burn half the supply, then that just means half the numbers required to hit Shiba's current price. And keeping it real, we only need 4 zeros, man. I need 5 zeros, and I'm already going good. I'm not pulling everything out, but I'm gonna be holding good. Darren in the building. What up, Darren? Yes, sir. Thank you for the donation, bro. That man, Darren, bro. Look out for Darren, man. We told him to start his channel. Yo, that's gonna be a real entertaining channel, man. Make sure to check him out, bro. Darren is the man. See, did I cover Saitama on my YouTube channel when I first got into it? I did not. I did not get into YouTubing until like October. And you know why? It was kind of crazy because just like a lot of people, before that happened, I looked at all the YouTubers as like my financial advisors. Even though they say not financial advice, I still looked at them as such. So when I became a YouTuber and I saw, dang, I'm getting like these views and these subscribers, and now I got the partnership, I'm like, dang. It's like I kind of got to, like, the people that I look up to is that now we're all in the same atmosphere. So I'm like, oh, man. And I started learning more about the markets, too, as I started growing with the channel. So that's why I didn't cover Saitama back then. I was still a noob, you know? Until I started really learning how this game works. And I'm still learning, by the way, guys. I'm not no pro. I'll be lying if I said I was. Buying back into Shinobi. As of right now, nah, I'm not. Who knows what's going to happen down the road. I'm actually looking for another project to buy into that's even cheaper. And just to see that flip so I can flip it into Saitama. I'm keeping it real. Bezos said, I sold it when Uncle Larry mentioned buy the rumors, sell the news. Sold the day before Saturday Night Live. I should have done that. I should have done that, man. But I didn't know any better. I was new. It was my first ever investment that I saw multiply that much. Yeah. Let's see. Exotics is fully doxed too, and undoubtedly transparent. Isn't that who Bert was just doing the stream with? I gotta look. There's a lot of, that's another option. There's a lot. I gotta really weigh my options out because unfortunately, my finances are limited. You know, I'm not really the only money I spend out of my pocket is just for Ethereum to cover fees. And I just move other profits around from smaller tokens I'm holding and move a few hundred into that and then into that and just watch it kind of flip back and forth. Zasa, can we import Coinbase wallet to Saitama when it comes out without gas fees? That's a great question that I am waiting to see. No, it'd be real cool if I can use Saitama as my actual wallet instead of Coinbase. So let's see how that goes. What's up, Matt? He said, "Sup, bro? 10x from now is $1,000. From $1,000 investment will be 3.3K a year. Free income. Remember this, free income." There you go. I mean, the way I look at it is that a 3.3K a year, I mean, that could cover, like, for me, that's like health insurance right there, or car insurance right there for the year. That don't got to come out of your actual pockets, you know? Little things like that, it adds up and it counts. It counts. Guys, go definitely tuning on. If you absolutely love this. Have a good one, Amon. Thank you for tuning in, man. I appreciate you for being here. And good luck, man. I want to see you hit that $1 million mark. Let us know how that feels, too, when we hit back in the 6 zeros of Saitama. Darren said, between the burn, staking, and CEX listings, Saitama will definitely reach Shib's price. Yeah, man. Like, I was so blown away by seeing the burn and seeing, like, how much it affects the price. Like, I was like, damn. Like, I knew it was obviously going to affect the price, but I didn't know like that. And that's still keeping the overall supply within the quadrillions. Like, we still in the quadrillions. And even burning like from 44 quadrillion down to like 10 quadrillion. Yo, that's a big increase in our price for Saitama. Like, I'm talking like a 0 or near 2 zeros, like that could be killed right there. And it's crazy to think about. Like, we are right there on the cusp of just instantly having a quick boop, It's literally in Russ's court. Like, all right, guys, Wolfpack, we're going to be doing this massive burn to celebrate this and this event, dropping it down another 30% in supply. Like, what? Huh? And all of a sudden he's in Chicky Wallet, and you're going to see your money just multiply like big time. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy. Will I continue to dollar cost average into Saitama every pay period? So what I do is that I don't dollar cost average into Saitama. What I do dollar cost average into, I try to dollar cost average into Ethereum, because Ethereum is like the lifeline between Saitama and all these other coins. So I use profits from like other coins, like what I did with Shinja, or like what I'm waiting for Wolverine to do. Things like that, or even new projects that I haven't gotten into yet. And then the Ethereum will cover the fees and maybe whatever little extra I want to throw in on that, and then throw it back into Saitama, or throw it into Klee, or throw it into this other coin to make a few thousand, and then throw that few thousand back into Saitama. So it's like dollar cost averaging, but in a little more of a complex manner. You know what I mean? Matt said, to the question about Coinbase Wallet, you have to put your seed phase across the side of mask. No fees. Russ and Max already addressed it. Thank you, Matt. Thank you, Matt. Look at that. Look at that. Dang, hey, side of Matt. Can Klee run have side of mask? You know, so we can play that. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know about you guys, man, but Klee to me, that's still my second biggest investment. I'm feeling good about that. Red Sox, what's up, man? Welcome back to the show. He says he is staking. That man feeding for that steak. Okay. And speaking of that, man, let me go pop over this part of the Dex tools, and let's go look at some of these other projects, man. Let's go see. First of all, let me go look at Klee real quick, man. Let me look at what Klee has been up to, man. How many of you people in the chat enjoy playing Klee Run? I'm a fan of it until, you know, the update came out and I can't connect my Coinbase wallet to it. I have to like do the C phase to MetaMask, and I just been too lazy to do all that, to be honest with you. But apparently, Klee now has the play to earn that came out on the 20th, and the maximum, like if you are a boss of Klee Run, like you're a boss player, and you get the highest amount of points you can earn in that game, you can earn up to $8 USD per day playing Klee Run. It's not bad, guys. That's like $56 a week playing a game. That's it. Playing a game. That's your gas money right there, playing Klee Run if you're really good at it. And that's just at where Klee's price is at now. At the, I'm sure this is 9 zeros we're sitting at still. So imagine what that value is going to be at once Klee starts moving up a zero, and maybe even move up to 7 zeros. You know, still a young thing in training, man. This is the price around close to like when I first bought that $150 at Saitama. And I made sure not to make that mistake with Klee. I made sure we buying way more than $150 with Klee. We ain't playing no games. Hey, Darren, I had to re-up my Klee again, man. I'm at 2.5 trillion Klee now. I had to buy an extra 500 billion once I saw that play to earn details. I read the medium on it. I was like, man, man, I gotta keep up. My friends up their Klee positions as well. Man, hey, crypto web nerd, you know what's up? Klee is coming up with some cool stuff and the same overall supply as Saitama. The only difference is that there is no burn automated with Klee like there is with Saitama. But they've addressed that in their latest medium. So saying how like people have been asking like how we have the play to earn feature, they also want a play to burn feature in the game, which they have addressed. They haven't announced when it would come out, but they did say, hey, we hear you guys, and we're going to try and automate it. That's how they worded it. So I'm just waiting for the future with Klee. I'm loading up my trillions while I can, just like how everybody in the summer was loading up their trillions of Saitama. It's the same thing, man. History repeating itself. Have I heard about Saitama doing a manual burn and boosting the price? Yeah, man. If you look at the latest AMA with Russ on Sky Hermes channel, which I didn't even finish watching, to be honest with you guys. I started watching it, eating my dinner after work, and then I hopped on the stream. But I saw enough for him to talk about the burns that will be coming. And he didn't specifically say how much for Saitama, but he just talked about DeFi as a whole and why he believes that within itself could be enough for Saitama to hit 1 cent and beyond in the years to come. And that left me. I've replayed it 3 times to make sure I heard the man correctly. I'm like, did he say 1 cent or he meant to say like 100th of a cent? Nah, he said 1 cent. Oh, man. Central Cali, thank you for the donation again, my brother. He said Max said they have a DAO planned along with their blockchain in the future. Man, listen. Look at that, man. Look at that, bro. Yo, when Cited Chain comes out, that's when I really see that burn really starting to take shape. Not Saitama, but the chain, the blockchain for it. Then I could really start seeing that take shape. Darren said the Red Sox never responded about being my mod. Kind of heated about that. Hey, your intro's going to be done tomorrow. Congrats on the Klee. I said, my Shuriel back. Whoa, that man Darren on his Shuriel. Hey, man, these long-term plays, man, you got to love the long-term plays, man. There's just so many of them. Got to love them. Crypto Web Nerd says, the play to burn convinced to buy more. Yeah, hey, me too. When I read that in the medium, I said, man, let me look at I had some Ethereum left. I said, you know what? I'll just buy more Ethereum later on. I said, 500 billion more Klee. Confirm purchase, and I did it at work too. I did it on the clock. Like it wasn't like on. I had like a little break, and I was like, let me go have on my phone, and oh, okay, let me go buy some more Klee, man. I need to, man. I need to. Let's see. Jill said, "Have a great night, Jazz," and then I'll be back. Have a great one, Jill. Thank you for tuning in once again to the stream, man. These streams are fun. It's really fun doing these live streams, man. I don't know why I don't do them as often. I guess it's still like a part of me that's a little insecure when it comes to streaming. So I was like, dang, what if nobody tunes into my stream? Is it worth doing a stream? But no, I stand corrected, man. You guys are awesome. You guys are great. Having all you guys here gives me motivation to keep on doing this. It's so fun. Because we literally just here. We just chopping it up, hanging out. We're all invested into these big plays that most people don't know about yet. And we just bubbling in the pot, waiting for it to blow up. That's all we're doing. We just bubbling in the pot. Steve, what is up? What is up, man? Welcome. Am I planning to do an AMA with projects? Good question. Too much good question, man. Well, my schedule, man, it's tough, man. I mean, then again, we are in high season. And I'm sure because of the holidays and stuff. But if my schedule kind of evens out where I can at least get like a specific time that I know like I'll be home from work regardless of how long my shift is that day, then I might have to start doing some AMAs, man, or at least reaching out to see if I can get response to AMAs, man. But if I was to do an AMA, to be honest with you guys, what's in my head for an AMA, I must be leaning towards Klee Kai and getting Mr. Diamond Hands in an AMA, because I watched Mr. Diamond Hands for months when he was still with Saitama and Jay Gagan, and I didn't even know Mr. Diamond Hands followed me on Twitter and posted my latest Klee video. I was like, what? Oh, Diamond Hands know about? Okay, I didn't expect that, but I might have to go on that route, man. I'm gonna have to go on that route, and then who knows? Maybe after this channel gets even more publicity and this channel blows up even more, which by the way, it can if you guys hit the like button and also the subscribe button if you're new to the channel. Then I can even see about getting Russ on here, man. I mean, I just is it everybody's getting Russ on their streams doing these AMAs, which are great because it's keeping people like me as well informed about everything with Saitama that I can't catch up on while I'm at work. But I want to have Russ do an AMA. I would like to do that like after Saitama has already been out. Not when Saitama just comes out, but once Saitama has already been out, it's already been saturated into the community and it's becoming the norm. And now we're seeing the new phase of where Saitama is heading in. That's what I want to get Russ on the show to say, okay, so we saw everything building up, throughout the first year. What's up next? Because he talks about, the usual things with everybody else on these AMAs that we already know about, just, more details to it. But I would like to get the new stuff. That's like my inner reporter coming out. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Darren says he called it crypto gumbo. You know it. Hey, Crypto Webner with another present, man. Thank you for that $10 donation. I appreciate you, bro. Who says time to relax, my time with the family. Hey, man, do your thing, man. Matter of fact, I'm actually gonna go soon and spend some time with my girlfriend as well since I'm off tomorrow. And, plus holidays and our anniversary just recently passed. But she's not home right now. So I'm here on the stream just chopping it up with my people, man, before I head out on the road. You know what I'm saying? Have a good one, man. I appreciate you. Darren said, yo, Jazz got an AMA for you, ready to go when you're ready. What? Really? Yo. Only a phone call away. Hit me later on Twitter. I'll tell you. All right. Hey. And Darren, yo, if you'd want to help me with it too, man, yeah, let's see, man. But it needs to be like a project that like I'm actually like willing to put money into, man. Because I'll admit, man, I'm not as good as Bert. Bert was made for AMAs, man. Like Bert knows. I'm more of like the I guess I'd be more like the like you said, sway in the morning, like the hype man. I'd be like, yeah, getting everybody pumping and jumping and stuff. But Bert is the man for that type of stuff. But we'll see. Depends on who the AMA is with, man. We'll talk about that, man. Let's see. I think that'll be cool. A cool new thing for the channel. Let's see. Matt says Russ reckons first week of January, Saitama will be out. And to be quite honest, Matt, I see that happening. That sounds believable. Like fresh from the holidays, because we look at the Certic audit, that thing stuck on 95. Like, why you gonna stay stuck on 95, man? We were really out here waiting to see what would happen at the 100%. It is gonna leave us hanging at 95. But I think Certic is also dealing with like a bunch of projects too. So once again, of course, we don't want to rush Certic either, because if they rush and something happens and we got our money, including my money in there, we are not going to be happy campers, like the Bitmore situation. So I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. Certic, do your thing. Saitama, let's see if it can be out by January. That'd be pretty awesome. And we see what happens, man. We see what happens. Let me come back in here. We'll go pull back this Saitama chart, man. Beautiful trading sideways, man. I'm telling you, Saitama really got the stability down pat, considering that it came out in the meme coin section at one point. And it's really got a stability down pat, man. I can't complain one bit. Ted says, I want from Saitama is 3 zeros and a 5. Ooh, dang. You know what? I'll show you, man, the tweet that I was doing in my video, man. We'll look at that chart of what it would take to get there with the burn real quick, Ted. Let me just read too much. He said, more collaborations with other YouTubers. You'll gain more recognition and attract products to you. Great energy. I appreciate that, man. And you're right. You're absolutely right, because like you said, it's true with the collaborations. Look at Austin Hilton and Zach Humphries, for example. Those two collaborated, and since then, like their audience bounced off one another, and they just took things to a whole new level months down the road. So you're absolutely right about that, man. That's true. Speaking of what Ted said, I'm gonna pin that as I pull up a post on Twitter. I'm gonna see if I can pull it up real quick. Maybe not on. Let me do it on my other screen. Other window, I should say. I only have a laptop, guys. I'm not rich. But let's see. I'm gonna try and pull it up, see if I can find it. The chart. If you guys saw my Saitama video from I think it was from yesterday or the day before that, where we saw this chart that was posted about how Saitama's price would be like when we burn certain amounts of tokens. So I'm gonna go and try to find it right now. I'm not sure if it was in my favorites or was it in my retweets. There, I tweet too much, man. I tweet too much. Give me a sec, guys. Let me go look for this, because I feel like it was a real good thing to discuss. Here's a chart. I found it. Okay. Let me see if I can drag it into. Can I drag it into the new screen? Of course I can't. Okay, we'll pull it up on here, though. So now I'll pull it up for this screen for you guys, and we'll see, because this is what got me excited about this burn mechanism, man, or even these manual burns, bro. I was like, yo. And it's smart how they do it too, because you don't want to do a manual burn too soon with a project, because you want to give people more than enough time to up their bags. And not everybody's rich, especially myself. We need to buy little by little to play it safe to an extent. But here it is. If you're looking, Ted. So let me go back on the stream, see if you can see the chart there. So this is how it would look with the burn, guys. According to this tweet. So you wanted 3 zeros and a 5. Let's see. Well, this is 3 zeros and a 6. And apparently, I don't know how accurate the math would be, but if you look at how low the supply would be, though, it would be a circulating supply of 50 trillion tokens, putting us at a $30 billion market cap, thus putting us at 3 zeros and a 6. Now, I don't know if we'll burn that many tokens, but at the same time, this is Saitama. Like, I really don't think Saitama is just going to cap at 30 billion market cap. I think we're going to go way above that. I'm being real with you guys. Like, I see us hitting 100 billion market cap. I'm not saying by next month. I see us hitting 100. Just my input. So let's see, man. So even over here, man, this is what got me excited, guys. Yo, just to hit 5 zeros and a 1-2 for a 25 billion market cap, the total supply, the circulating supply would have to cut from where we are right now at 44 quad down to 20 quad. And that's enough to put us over 5 zeros and just a 25 billion market cap. That's insane. That's insane to me. So, man, I want to stick around and see what happens. Steve said people just kind of freak out when they see the dips and don't understand that a token like Saitama and Shinobi are going to have so many haters and people working against them. Absolutely, man. Especially when it's this new and posing this much of a threat, because no new token has come out just swinging with all these different ideas and actually like marketing campaigns and partnerships and just, I mean, no new token I seen in a boxing ring being worn coming out with Lil Durk. Like, I haven't seen that, man. I haven't seen that. And that's just the small things to mention about this project. So it's insane, man. It's insane. Look at Exotic's whole team is docs, only a week old, combining cannabis and crypto into the metaverse and market cap not even above 2 million. Huh. Okay. When you put it like that, I'll look it up. Thank you, Steve. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much for that. So let's look up Exotics. Putting it here. I'll got this chart and I'll type in Exotics. That it? No, that can't be it. I don't know. Is it on Dex? I'm really bad at spelling these new projects, man. Exotics. Yeah, that's exactly what I typed. I mean, I'll see if I could find it. Exotics. See what pops up. I mean, this can't be it. It's only 56 holders. That's pretty young. That's pretty small. Yeah, it can't be it either. I don't know. I can't find it, but oh well. But something like that, though, a 2 million market cap, that's something early to get in on. Like, that's what I'm saying. That's something early to get in on. But yeah, man, I'm just scoping out the market, guys. I'm being honest. I'm scoping out the market. I'm gonna probably throw another $100 into Ethereum next paycheck, which is this week. And with that, I'm gonna see what I can get. If I want a little more, I might take my Metaverse Index current money and just swap it for whatever quick trade I want to get in on, because I know down the road the Metaverse is going nowhere, so I can always buy back in, but in a way bigger position than I do right now. So that's how I'm looking at it, man. That's how I'm looking at it. So with that being said, all my folks, man, I'm going to go hop off this stream because your boy has to go shower and get ready and all that, man. So thank you so much for everybody that took the time to tune into this chat. I really appreciate each and every one of you guys. Make sure to please hit the thumbs up in case you have not done so yet. I should have probably mentioned it earlier, but I just got so into these conversations, man. It was such an entertaining comment we all had. I lost track of remembering that. So, yeah. I will be not home tomorrow, and I will be working all day Friday. Maybe Friday evening I can hop back on here, do another live stream. We'll see what happens. Maybe if there's some new news to get in on, some new juicy stuff for us to talk about, then yeah, man, I'll hop on here, chop it up with you guys once again, man. and we'll see what's going on. I appreciate everybody that donated as well. Really appreciate you guys, man. You guys make it worthwhile on here. And with that being said, folks, have a great, I almost said Friday night. I guess it feels like a Friday because I'm off, but was it a Wednesday or something like that, man? Have a good middle of the week, man. It's holidays, man. Kick back, relax, drink some eggnog, watch some charts. Don't watch it too much where it upsets your head a bit. You know what I'm saying? Let's enjoy it, guys. We're going to the top. And by next holidays, who knows how great things are going to be looking like for us, man. So with that being said, I'm Jazz Royce. Thank you all for tuning in. I will catch each and every one of you guys at the top.